When I owned a car, I would study road maps so that I could drive a route without ever having to change lanes.
You don't own a car now? Like, when you owned a car?
This is when I last owned a car, the only time I've owned a car. Yeah.
And do you say route or route?
I say route.
OK, sure.
It's a lie. So, I imagine it is possible to get from point A to point B without changing lanes. You would have to go left and like it would cause a lot of complexity. So I feel you would have to have a very, 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 very good reason for not wanting to change lanes. So what was that?
I was a very stressful driver.
That's not going to help.
I don't like driving, I'm an anxious driver, and changing lanes caused a lot of anxiety. An optimum commute was no lane changes, and I found one. From university to home, home to university, I found a lane you could get in at the start of the trip to never have to change lanes to get to the destination.
But surely doesn't that mean that you're never in the right lane, the right-hand lane? Because every time you enter, you're turning into the closest lane to you, which is the left lane.
Yeah, but
you can't unless you have like a ramp at the end of your street to get to the right lane, you went across the top of the left lane and into the right lane like Dukes of Hazzard.
I never needed to do a right-hand turn on this commute.
What about on the way back?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Let me... I don't...
You're not helping, Nick.
Have you driven in Sydney?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah,
It's appallingly designed. But if you were in the second from the left at the start of the trip, you could stay in that and that would naturally go left onto the Harbour Bridge and stay all the way.
Yeah.
Yes, Frank.
How did you get to the second from the left?
How are you in the second lane?
Because if you turned onto a street, I don't regard that as a lane change. So if I'm waiting I would turn into the second lane rather than turn into the very...
Oh, OK. So you would cross the lane... OK, maybe
potentially break the law to go into a lane that meant...
OK.
We believe it. Them, on the other hand, they think it's bullshit.
No. There was one sole person over here that went, oh. But when you turn left, like, twice, you're kind of going the wrong way. 3 lefts, you're backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll turn left again, turn left. Ah, crap.
Yeah, there was only one major left. It's sort of one arterial road, left onto the Harbour Bridge. Harbour Bridge pretty much got me, if you stayed in your lane, all the way to UTS University where I was heading.
I hope you weren't studying town planning, that's all.
But what if people changed into your lane?
No, I would always drive quite slowly to give every other car the possibility to drive in front. Which apparently is a very safe way of driving.
So how many accidents do you think you've caused
47
on the road? Yeah,
accidents.
thank you very much. Yeah. Truth or a lie?
Oh, he could be a little nervous, Nelly.
Yeah, I can understand that. I just think that
I feel
studying a map... Do the maps even give you...
Yeah. If he was living out of the city, it might be a more plausible...
City roads were the ones that induced the most anxiety. I actually quite like driving in the country. If there were no cars on the road, I'd find driving one of the most pleasurable things in the world. The only thing I have against driving are the cars.
OK. So, all right, so what are we thinking? You're thinking that it's...
I'm thinking it's a lie.
A lie?
I'm going to say it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Chris Taylor, is that a truth or a lie?
Don't be ridiculous, of course, it's true.
Oh, my God. I'm horrible at this game.